Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. Passengers who use Durham's public transportation system will soon have a more accurate way of receiving real-time bus location, arrival, and departure information. The City Council approved a $202,000 contract to purchase and install up to 9 solar-powered outdoor passenger information signs.
These solar panels have the ability to actually convert the sun's energy into electric currents that would actually, the way we look at it, it should be able to power these LED signs. These LED signs are nothing more than message boards that will predict the arrival of these buses to the customer who is standing at the stop.
The city already has 32 signs at Durham Station. These additional signs will be installed at key bus stop locations throughout the city, including at Durham Regional Hospital, Duke University, Durham Tech, and NC Central.
It will definitely then tell them if the bus is delayed, if there's going to be a detour, other information related to the entire service, events, and inclement weather. Holiday schedule will all be transmitted to this location for the rider to know.
The signs are needed because riders don't know the location of a bus or exact arrival or departure times due to unexpected circumstances that occur on the route.
I think the key word is reliability. Most of our riders during the weekday are workers and they want to be arriving at work on time. So this is one big equipment in our whole service that will enable us to provide reliable service. A passenger at the bus stop knowing exactly when the bus is arriving, even if it's late, is better than not knowing anything at all. Currently, the only thing they have is the schedule, the published schedule, which doesn't tell them anything about where the bus is at that time and at that location.
Most of the funding for the signs is coming from a transit technology improvement grant awarded to the city by the NCDOT. Some of the city's buses are getting a tune-up of sorts that's expected to extend their useful life. $306,000 will be spent to refurbish 22 of the 2003 model data buses. These buses are nearing the end of their useful life of 12 years and 500,000 miles. Most of these buses have been repowered with new engines in the past 2 years, so the refurbishment will extend their useful life by 3 to 5 years. There are more developments to report in the Southside Revitalization project. The City Council approved the sale of 48 lots in the Southside neighborhood to the project's primary 2 home builders. The lots are mainly located on Hillside Avenue, South Street, and Scout Drive. Each lot will be sold to the home builders at the appraised value with payment deferred until closing when the completed home is sold to a home buyer. Each home builder will initially be sold 2 lots for the construction of 2 spec homes each. The home builders may then request and be sold additional lots based upon pre-sales. Protections will be in place that will allow the city to take back ownership of the lots if construction of the homes does not move forward in a timely manner. If you or anyone you know is interested in becoming certified for full-time employment in the environmental field, opportunities are available now. Applications are being accepted through July 5th for a 12-week free training program. The program will teach skills needed for jobs in the environmental field, including assessment and cleanup. The training will provide certifications that allow participants to qualify as environmental technicians for employment in the recycling, wastewater treatment, or construction industries. Classes begin on Monday, August 5th. Applications and more information can be found on the Office of Economic and Workforce Development's homepage on the city's website under the Brownfield Training Program. Some major eyesores along the Angier Driver corridor are ready to be removed. Find out why this next step is so important to the future of the Streetscape project when City Hall This Week continues.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Danse, balance, suis la cadence, on devient tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou, ton
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back. It will be business as usual between the city and the Carolina Theater while terms of a new operational agreement are being worked out. The current agreement between the two expires on June 30th, but a new agreement has not been reached. To make sure there is no gap in services while negotiations continue, the city and the theater agreed to extend the existing agreement through June 30th of 2014. The payment for the additional year will remain the same at $614,000. The replacement of the existing power poles as part of the Angier Driver Streetscape project is moving forward. The new poles are taller to move the topmost overhead wires higher, so they are more out of the sight line. They will also be located behind the sidewalk, whereas the existing poles are immediately behind the curb. The poles and wires will be replaced by Duke Energy and will cost the city $228,000. Durham will soon have another source of income for its solid waste services. The city and the town of Hillsborough have agreed that the city will provide disposal services for the town at the transfer station located at 2115 East Club Boulevard. Hillsborough will be charged $42.50 per ton of solid waste disposed for up to 45 tons per day. The agreement goes into effect on July 1st and expires in 2018. The police and fire departments usually work side by side, but for this one special occasion, they were on opposite ends of a good cause, and only one could come out on top. Find out how it all ended when City Hall This Week continues.
What we do to the planet, we do to ourselves. You can help keep America beautiful. Visit KAB.org.
Welcome back. It was a tough battle on the baseball diamond, and in the end, the police and fire departments tied in their Community Day baseball game. The free game was played at Hillside High School on June 22nd with a final score of 9-9. The day also included many other fun activities, including a moon bounce, meet and greet with police officers and firefighters, and food. Canned goods collected at the event were donated to the Salvation Army. If you haven't already made plans for the 4th of July, here's one event you don't want to miss. The city and the Durham Bulls are teaming up once again for a spectacular celebration that will be fun for the entire family. A free center stage at American Tobacco concert will be held from 5 until 8 p.m. The game will be held at the Durham Bulls Athletic Park starting at 6:05 p.m. And of course, the grand finale, the fireworks display, will be held right after the game. Gates open for general admission at the end of the 7th inning. For more information about the day's events, visit the Parks and Recreation homepage on the city's website. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And of course, you can find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on YouTube. City Hall this week will be taking a break next week, so be sure and look for our new show starting Friday, July 12th. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.